some of us were here and some of us were not. And that sermon was a whole different sermon. But I want to bring back to memory to some of those of you who were here, and I want to introduce to some of those of you that were not here who Uzziah was. The Bible lets us know that King Uzziah was a mighty king in the land of Judah. The Bible lets us know that he was a very successful monarch. And prior to his reign, the people of Judea had not witnessed such success in the land since the life of King Solomon. The people of God in Judea had been in bondage. The people of God in Judea had been in a great depression because the economy of the community was not doing so well. In other words, they were having some rough times. I remember hearing my great-grandmother talk about the Great Depression, and she talked about if they had rice in the morning, they had rice for dinner. If they had rice one day, they ate all of that rice until that rice was gone because they didn't have any money to buy anything else. The people of Judea prior to the reign of Uzziah had been in a depression. The stock market had crashed, that there was trouble in the land. But the Bible says that God touched a young boy that was 16 years old. The Bible lets us know that when Uzziah's daddy was assassinated, that Uzziah rose to king. And the Bible says that there were some godly men in the community, one in the particular named Zechariah, that assisted young Uzziah and advised him on how to become a good man, how to become a good leader. And the Bible says that the hand of God was in the life of Uzziah. And the Bible says that since the hand of God was in the life of Uzziah, that the people of Judea were blessed. Not only were they blessed, the kingdom went forward and they took in new land. The kingdom went forward and they moved out of that depression that they had been in. The Bible says that folk who didn't have nothing all of a sudden began to prosper and to have something. They got what you call a middle class. The folk had a little money in the bank and they were thankful to King Uzziah for his leadership because they were doing better than they had done in a long time. You see, when our country was in a depression, they tell me that there was a president named Roosevelt that came with the New Deal, and he designed these programs to help get the economy back